Hi, everybody. This is Alan.
I'm Betsy.
Coming to you from coastal Virginia today here at our beachfront ocean office. We are so excited about what's going on in the world. And what's the biggest thing happening in your world right now?
Oh, I'm selling houses.
Betsy is selling houses. But
that's always what's going on in my world.
That is going on in the world today is AI, artificial intelligence. We are here to tell you it is changing not just the real estate world, but I think it's changing the world as a whole. I think this is probably going to have the biggest impact on the world and daily life.
Did you see that movie?
Which one?
The one with the AI bot in the house, and
yes.
she took over their entire world, and she was like their nanny, right?
Yeah.
She took over the world. It's crazy.
So,
I don't know if anybody else saw it.
That's not
crazy.
really where I was going, but we'll take it there. So, what we have to understand is today, AI, we can't stop it. It's moving too fast. It's already so far in. And there are some people out there actually trying to slow it down. And I'm here to say, I don't think we should do that. I was watching a podcast the other day, and they were talking about how the impact it's going to have on the world is bigger than splitting the atom was, than the industrial age, than the internet. It is going to change our world. And it's going to be tough for some people. Are there going to be jobs lost? Of course there's going to be jobs lost. Anytime something comes along, when computers came along, there were jobs lost. Guess what?
Jobs created.
Jobs were created. When the Model T automobile came along, there were jobs lost. I mean, I'd hate to have been one of the guys that shoes horses.
Yeah.
And, their feed for horses. I mean, it changed. But guess what? Now there were jobs in the factories, and now there were jobs at gas stations, and now there were jobs. Things happen. Our world is changing. But artificial intelligence and AI is going to change the world like we've never seen. Just imagine that not too long ago, it was crazy to think about the internet. And then when we had the internet, you had to have the right computer and be in your house and dial up in. And now you carry all that around in your hand. Watching a podcast the other day, they said, hey, more than likely, 8 to 10 years from now, we will no longer be carrying cell phones around. It's all going to be built into our eyeglasses and to our watches to where you don't have to have an object that you actually carry around and talk into. We're actually testing some stuff right now. If you look at some of Betsy's latest listings, she's actually doing walkthroughs with the Meta Ray-Ban glasses that have built-in cameras on both sides. And we're doing walkthroughs so that she can be talking on the phone with somebody right now, and they can actually see live what she sees. So she could be showing somebody a house that they're out of the area, talking to them on the phone. She can be walking and they can say, hey, what's behind that door or what's behind that cabinet? And she can actually open it and show them with a live view. This is all because of artificial intelligence.
Yes.
And so the thing that we've got to be aware of is there's a lot of resistance. Traditionally, realtors are slow to change, okay? They love the way they've always done things. I can remember when the MLS came along, there were agents 5, 8 years later still paying for the MLS books to carry around in their car, even though they were already out there on the internet and you could pull it up on your laptop and you could pull it up. They were paying for those books because most real estate agents, they don't like change. We, on the other hand, we're the opposite. My goal is that we change as fast as we possibly can when we see something going there. I told the team, Betsy, we talked this year and said, hey, we're going to make an investment in artificial intelligence. Not because we think technology is the best thing in the world for our industry, but because artificial intelligence gives us more time to spend with people. That's really what it comes down to, is it's not going to replace top real estate agents. Now, nationally, there's 1.6 million realtors. Do I think artificial intelligence is probably going to eliminate 500,000 of them? I absolutely do. I think within 3 years, that's my prediction, it's going to eliminate 500,000 of those agents.
As it should.
As it should.
Yeah.
Guess what, though? The agents that adapt to using artificial intelligence are going to be better because of it. They're going to be able to give more customer time. They're going to be able to spend more people time. And so the good agents, artificial intelligence is going to empower them to be better for their clients. And that's how we're looking at it. We're investing now. I just came back from a conference. We're investing in tech. We're upgrading all the computers and phones. And we are going through everything we possibly can to utilize artificial intelligence. Do you think, I've been in real estate a long time, 36 years now. I've seen lots of changes. I've written lots of ad copy for listings. But I got to tell you something. I can write copy and I can run it through artificial intelligence, and it's better. It's better than I can do. It can give me the ability to be the best at certain things that I'm not always the best at. And so by using it, we're empowering our team. We're teaching them how to do it. I had one of my team yesterday ask me, our staff, can I pay for the upgraded chat from the free version to the $20 a month? Absolutely you can, because they're going to use it to be better at what they do.
Don't forget to like us, review us, and subscribe, by the way, if you like what we're saying.
Yes, we absolutely need you to like, love, and review us so that we can keep putting these out. We actually think it's part of our job to educate consumers, educate realtors sometimes on
absolutely.
what we're doing, because we want better agents out there, right? That's who we want to do. We're going to talk about that in a little bit, but we want better agents. But the whole thing about artificial intelligence is agents have to be willing to change. And I'm telling you this as consumers too, because whatever your job is, artificial intelligence is going to have some kind of impact on it. Every career field, there's people saying, hey, artificial intelligence, some people are resisting it because they think they're going to cut jobs. It is. Some fields are going to lose jobs because of artificial intelligence. However, there are going to be new jobs created in other fields. I've talked how there may be a day, possibly within 2 years from now, that we actually have somebody on staff. Their job is to write artificial intelligence prompts. That's going to be what they do, because they're going to help us find the buyer for the house. They're going to help us market the house. They're going to help us evaluate what the price of the house should be. In the past, real estate agents, some of them, their value proposition was, I've got all the gold, meaning they had access to the MLS and nobody else did. Buyers used to have to come to our office and meet with us. And then what happened? The internet put the information out there. Those agents that changed and adapted to that did better and prospered. There are agents out there right now who their sole value proposition is telling buyers and telling sellers what the price of their home should be, what the market should be, and designing a marketing plan. Guess what? I can do all that in about 60 seconds with AI, tell the sellers what their price should be, design a marketing plan for their house. I can walk through their house, take a video, and run that through AI. It'll write the best descriptions, pick the best photos, pick the best images. All that can be done. Real agents, here's where their value is in the relationship building, the experience when problems happen. Because guess what? Problems happen in real estate. Do you ever have problems in real estate?
Absolutely.
All
More
the time.
than I ever could imagine.
Lots of them are caused by the other agents, by the way, but
90%.
90%. But what we're going to be able to do is the experienced agents are going to understand I can use artificial intelligence and I can use technology that is going to help me solve problems, help our clients get more money for their house, market their house better, make it happen faster. I think there's going to be a time in the future where closings are done in 10 days or less because of artificial intelligence. And so the world's changing. We're changing with it. If you've got one of those agents that's old school, because they're out there, they're not changing with it, and I'm never going to use that, or, oh, I'm scared. I don't want, it's a privacy issue. I don't use artificial intelligence because of privacy. The first time you hear an agent say that, run as fast as you can away from them. Because how we do it, we can walk into a listing or we can walk into an appointment and say, hey, by the way, I'm going to turn on my artificial intelligence assistant here, and they're going to record this with us because I forget things sometimes. This will never forget. It's going to make a summary. It's going to give it to my staff. My staff's going to take that and they're going to develop, and we're going to go through the whole thing because we have everything that we talked about that was important to you. right?
Right.
Any input on that?
Nope.
No. So until next time, guess who the artificial intelligence evangelist is here at the company? It's Alan. So until next time, this is Alan.
And Betsy.
See you next time.